Today, I have actually created a new PowerPoint presentation for you. It's of course the still topic. We're going to talk My World with Cashback World and LYCONET, but I have another way of explaining it all, and hopefully it will help you understand why you should focus all in on this business and help you see what a great opportunity this is. So yeah, welcome to the presentation of My World with Cashback World and LYCONET. I'm just going to start by presenting myself. I saw we had a lot of new names with us today, so that's awesome. My name is Tanita, and I am from Norway, which is way up north in Europe. It's quite cold up here, so now we have just changed to winter time today, and that means we have one more hour in our time zone. So that's why the delay of the webinar also happened. Again, I'm sorry about that, but next time it will be correctly. So it will be 9 p.m. in next week. But yeah, so I live in Norway and I am a career level 4, as you can see. And you will understand what that means later on in the presentation. But here you can actually see me on stage at one of our elite seminars. That was in Germany, I think. And I received my level 4 diploma. And when you reach a level 4, that's actually the first time you get up on stage and get your diploma. So it's really awesome. And of course, I wish you all to experience the same thing. But yeah, enough about me. The topics that we're going to talk about today is I'm going to have an introduction of the company, of My World and everything that comes with it. And then I'm going to talk about the product, aka the loyalty program, and then the benefits for the merchants or the partners, whatever you want to call them. And of course, how you as a LYCONET marketer can profit from this. And then I'm going to give you all a strategic plan on how to succeed in this business. So let's start with the introduction of the company. It was founded, My World was founded in 2003 by Mr. Hubert Friedel, as you can see here on the left. And we are now actually in 47 countries. We just opened in a couple more, I think, but we're not quite up and running there yet, so I'm not counting them yet. But soon to be 50 countries. Over these 50 countries, we have about 1,400 employees, and that's the people that works in our office in each country. So in India, you have an office in New Delhi. So you have employees working there, helping us marketers with practical issues and things like that. And we now have over 140,000 partners worldwide, and that means over 400,000 places of acceptance. That means places where you can use your cashback card. So yeah, we're growing really fast, and it's a lot of fun being a part of this company now. And we're 14 million active customers. That means shopping Cashback World members that are using the loyalty card. And under the concept of My World, we have some brands. And of course, the main brand is Cashback World. That is the main core of our company and the backbone, if you will. And the Cashback World is, of course, the loyalty card and loyalty program that we can give for free to our members. And then we also have Cashback Solutions, which is the part that the merchants or the partners become a part of. So that's kind of their side of the loyalty program. And we have LYCONET, which is the business part of this company. And that is where we come in and where we can create our own business. And we are all LYCONET marketers. And also we have 2 charity foundations, which is Greenfinity and Child and Family Foundations. So every time we use our cashback card and save money by buying the things we need, we also give a little back to Greenfinity and Child and Family Foundation. So every time we shop, we actually help some people as well. So that's awesome. And then I'm going to move on to the main core, as I talked about, the cashback world, the loyalty program. And the thing is that a lot of stores actually choose to have their own loyalty program. And the reason why they do this is because it's a proven fact that having a loyalty program increases your, you sell a lot more when you have a loyalty program, and people come to shop with you because they get cashback or discount or whatever they are getting. So a lot of different stores decides to create their own loyalty program. And for us customers, that's great. We get a discount a lot of different places, but we also get a lot of different cards. And most often, I don't know about you, but for me, I have so many rewards cards or membership cards that I forget to bring them with me and end up not using them at all. So what Hubert Friedel wanted to create was one card for all your purchases within a month. So if you're going to buy gasoline, or if you're going to buy yourself new shoes, or if you're going to buy groceries or airplane tickets or whatever it is that you want to buy, you should be able to do it with Cashback World and get benefits every time you shop. So what the customer gets is, of course, their own Cashback World card, which is for free. And they can have it either by a physical card or inside the Cashback app. And then they get up to 5% cashback every time they shop. And okay, 5% in itself, it's not a lot if you only use this card twice a year or something like that. But if you use it and check that if you're going to buy something and you buy it with Cashback World, if you use this every time you're going to buy something, then up to 5% becomes a lot of money. So people can actually save quite a lot by using the cashback card. And this is one of the main reasons why people choose to use the cashback card instead of other benefit cards. And in addition to this cashback that they also get what we call shopping points. And shopping points you can use for example, a shopping deal that one of the merchants creates. So let's say you want to buy a pair of shoes, and normally these shoes cost, I don't know what shoes cost in India, but let's say they cost 1,000 rupees. And then if you have a shopping point deal, you can pay, for instance, 500 rupees and 5 shopping points. So you can use this to pay with instead of money. So you kind of get double up with the Cashback World card. And yeah, as I said, you're supposed to, the concept is that you're supposed to be able to buy everything you need within a month and get cashback benefits with it. So of course we have groceries, and a lot of the big partners with our groceries branding and gasoline and electronics and about everything. We already have a lot of big international partners on board. So we're already quite a big company with big partners. So that's quite awesome. And in India as well, we're also starting to build up, and you now have over 14,000 merchants, but that's the small and medium partners that we have. But the office in Delhi also works with the big merchants or the big partners like Flipkart or Booking.com or KFC or whatever. So we're already getting quite big in India as well. So how to use this loyalty program as a customer, how to shop? Well, the first thing you got to do, of course, if you have a smartphone, if not, you can do this on your computer or someone else's computer. But if you have a smartphone, then you should download the Cashback app today. And when you've done that, and you want to shop at an actual physical store, like for instance the restaurant that's in your neighborhood or the shoe store or whatever you want to shop with, then you can take up your app and you turn on the GPS on your phone, and then there will actually appear a small number up here, and you will see how many cashback partners that are nearby you, that's in your area. And then you can check out, okay, what cashback partners do I have in my area? And you find this one, Golden Walk. You figure out, okay, I want to go out and eat and get some cashback with it. So you enter Golden Walk inside the app, and then you can actually get a map up inside the app that's showing you where to go to find Golden Walk. And of course, when you get there, you eat and you pay as usual, and then you show your cashback card either on your app or your physical card, and they will scan it and you get cashback from whatever amount you bought for. So that's basically how it works with physical stores. And with an online store, you can also use the app or of course the web page. And then you can see here there's an own section for online shops, and you enter this and you can search whatever way you want and filter it the way you want. If you're looking for shoe stores online, or if you're looking for like Oyo rooms, you can just search Oyo and you will find it. And then you can see down here how much cashback and shopping points you will get. And it says here per 8,000 rupees. That doesn't mean that you have to shop for 8,000 rupees. It just means that that's how we measure it. So yeah, so you can shop for 4,000 or 2,000 or whatever you need to shop for. And then you enter shop online now, and it will basically take you to Oyo's own webpage, as it would look like for any other Oyo shoppers. And the important thing to remember here is that there's only one thing you got to do when you enter into Oyo's page, and that is to accept the cookies. So if the page asks you to accept cookies, then you got to do it, because otherwise Oyo doesn't know that you're coming from cashback, and then again you won't get your benefits. So that is why it's really important to always remember to accept cookies. So why would merchants or our partners choose to be our partners? Why do they enter this program? Why don't they just create their own loyalty program, for instance? Well, it's a proven fact, as I mentioned before, that with a loyalty program, you actually get more turnover. So that's, of course, an obvious reason. You get new customers because people find you through the app, and you get more loyal customers. So people would choose to come back to this shop and shop here because they get benefits. And of course, you get good advertisement with our cashback program. And the merchants can basically choose between two different packages. The one is the partner program, and that basically means that you appear on our app or on our web page, and our members can find you through the app. And then we also have the premium partner program, which is of course a bit more expensive, but it also gives you more. Amongst other things, it gives you your own cashback card that you can hand out to your customers. So the prices for these are 9,900 rupees for the cheapest one and 19,900 for the most expensive one. And let me just say that for a merchant, this is not a lot of money. For a private person, of course, it's a lot, but for a merchant, this is not that much. So they really get in quite cheap to be a part of this cashback program. So I want to give you an example of how this would work. So let's say that Lily's Flowers decides they want to become a Cashback World partner. Then they choose the premium partner program, which was the most expensive one, and then they get their own loyalty cashback card with their own branding, so they can hand out these cards to their customers. So every time Lily's Flowers hand out this card to their customers. They of course become a free member and can use it to get benefits at Lily's Flowers, but also with a lot of other or all the other Cashback World partners. So every time one of Lily's Flowers members go out and shop, not just with Lily's Flowers, but also with all the other cashback partners in all the other 47 countries, a small amount goes back to Lily's Flowers. So that means that the more members Lily's Flowers can register, the more money she will make, or the company or the partner will make. So that is why it's so genius for the merchants to become a part of this program, because they can make money from their customers shopping at your opponent or in a completely different country or in another state. So yeah, that would be a big reason for why the merchants choose to become a part of this group. Let me just check what the chat says. Can you please explain again? Actually, I'm recording this, so I will add it to the Facebook group so you can watch it again later. And yeah, so yeah. Now, the most important part for us LYCONET marketers, because how can we as LYCONET marketers profit from this? Well, basically what you do is that you start your own business within the LYCONET business. So you start your own, and that's quite important to remember, I think, that you remember that this is your business. Nobody's going to force you to do anything. Nobody's going to force you to watch that video or go out and talk to that merchant or register that Cashback World customer. You have to do it, and you have to set your mind to actually learn how to do it. But of course, we will help you all the way, because what we want is for you to succeed in this. This is a successful business model proven to work in over 47 countries. You can build your own business at literally no risk at all, because as you already know, you don't pay anything to become a marketer in LYCONET. And there's a great possibility for infinite income. So you do a great job now, maybe for a year, 2 years, 3 years, depending on how efficient you are. And this can actually pay off for the rest of your life. So you as a LYCONET marketer, you can focus on 3 different things, and you can register Cashback World customers. You can register partners, that's the merchants, the local restaurant or shoe store, or yeah, whatever type of merchant you can find. And you can also register your own LYCONET marketers and teach them to do the same thing as you do. And as you can see here, I have a lot of these little round blue balls that says SP in it, and that means shopping points. And I'm going to talk a bit more about what shopping points means. But first, you need to know that the first thing you got to focus on when you become a LYCONET marketer is registrating partners, because this is what that will create income for you the fastest way. So of course you can do whichever way you want to, but we absolutely recommend that you start by focusing on registering in new merchants. So yeah, the shopping points, the little blue balls, as you can see. What do these shopping points mean to us marketers? Because I mentioned before that for a Cashback World member, they mean that you can use them to pay instead of money. You can use shopping points to pay with shopping deals that the merchants creates. But for a LYCONET marketer, the shopping points means a lot more, because they are basically our measuring system that shows how much activity there is in your network. So if you have a network that generates a lot of shopping points, then the bigger salaries are for you. And the ways that you collect shopping points is when either your members shop, and that's both directly and indirectly. It's basically your entire network, no matter how big it is. When you registrate merchants, and I will get back to that, and when your LYCONET marketers registrate merchants. So the bigger network you have, and the more active your network is, the more money you will make. But of course, these shopping points will convert into money for you. And here you can see our service levels, or our career ladder, if you want to call it that. And then we also get back to these shopping points. You see, you need 5,000 shopping points in your network, not just you alone, but your entire network, to become a level 1. To become a level 2 or a 3 or a 4, you need 10,000, 25,000, 6,000, etc. And as you might remember from before, I am a level 4, and that means that I have generated 60,000 shopping points in my network. Of course, I didn't do this alone, and I didn't do it over 1 day or 2 days. I spent a lot of time building up my network, but then at some points it actually generates 60,000 shopping points. And here you can see how much money approximately that will convert into for you as a LYCONET marketer in India. So yeah, I think this career ladder is quite interesting. I know that I will work my way to higher than level 4, but it's basically up to each and every one of you to decide what level you want to go for. If you want to go for a level 2, well, that's 5,000 rupees 3 times. So that's a very good extra income. But if you want to go for level 5, level 7, level 8, whatever you want to go for, that's, you know, whatever you choose, it's up to you. But I want you to set yourself a goal and figure out where do you want to be 1 year from today. So yeah, let's say that 1 year from today I will become a level 6. That's my goal. So now you can set your goal. I mentioned before that in the beginning, I want you as a LYCONET marketer to focus on registrating merchants. Now, why is it so important that we do this and not just start building our network right away? Well, the reason is that I want you to start earning money as soon as possible. And when you start by focusing on registering or building a network, it takes a lot more time before you actually see the results from it, because it takes time before people start to shop, and maybe there aren't enough partners in their area yet, so they can't shop enough. But with registering partners, merchants, you can start earning money within 1 to 2 months, and you can earn a lot of money within 1 to 2 months. So for every partner or every merchant that you registrate, if they choose the partner program, you get approximately 1,800 rupees. And you also get 100 shopping points that goes to your career ladder. If they choose the premium partner package, then you get approximately 3,600 rupees and 200 shopping points for your career ladder. So how would that look? I'm going to give you an example. So here you are as a LYCONET merchant marketer, and you're ready to start signing in merchants. So the first month, you managed to sign in 10 merchants, and that's great. And let's say 5 of these merchants choose the partner program, and that is approximately 9,000 rupees for you in salary, plus 500 shopping points that goes to your career. And 5 of them choose premium partner programs, which is the more expensive one, and that's approximately 18,000 rupees for you, plus 1,000 shopping points for the career ladder. And total per month, that becomes 27,000 rupees for you in commission. That's money that comes right to your bank account and that you can spend as you use, and 1,500 shopping points to your career ladder. That helps you build up to whatever level you're going for. So, 27,000 for registering 10 merchants, that's quite good. And when you get a hang of this, maybe you can register 25 with partner programs and 25 with premium partner programs. So that's about 135,000 rupees for you in commission for 1 month work, and 7,500 shopping points, which gets you to level 1 in the career ladder. So when you get a hang of it, of course, in the beginning, you're not going to register 50 partners a month, but after a while, when you practice and you're getting better, you will certainly be able to register 50 partners per month. So there's great opportunity for you to make over 100,000 rupees per month, and that's a great salary. So yeah. And then we're going to talk a bit why you should build a team, why you should build a network as well. But of course, it's important to remember that this comes later. First, you focus on registering the merchants, getting good at that, so you actually have something to learn to or teach to your team. So wait with building a team, and this is just to show you what opportunities there actually are when you build a team as well as doing the work yourself. So we know that every time you, as a LYCONET merchant marketer, registrates a merchant, you make 18% commission of whatever the merchants are paying to become a partner. So that's the numbers I showed you before. And then we can say that you registrate these 3 people in the second line here. And every time these 3 people that you have registered to become a marketer, every time these people registrate a merchant, you actually make 12% commission of whatever the merchants are paying to get in. And these people, of course, get 18%. But also, every time the people under them again, the marketers under your marketers, registrates a merchant, you get 6% commission from that as well. So if you have an active team that registrates a lot of merchants, this can get quite interesting for you. And I'm going to show you why. So here's an example where you as a merchant marketer registrate 10 shops per month, and they all choose the partner program. That's the cheapest program. So with this, the partners would altogether pay about 99,000 rupees, and 18% of that is 17,820 rupees for you in commission. So that's the same example that I showed you before, that you make about approximately 18,000 rupees a month for registering 10 shops. Wrong way. Oh, sorry. Yeah. But if you then again register 10 merchant marketers that do the same thing as you do, and they also register 10 shops each, that's 100 shops in your network, and you get 12% commission, as we talked about before, from whatever work they are doing, and that means 118,800 rupees for you in commission. And that's for teaching the merchant marketers to do the same thing as you do. So, and then you can say that, let's say that these marketers that you have registered also registered 10 merchant marketer each. That's 100 merchant marketers in your network, and they all register 10 shops each. That's 1,000 shops in your network, and becomes, when you have 6% from this line, becomes a commission of 594,000 rupees for you. So altogether, if you can get this all in 1 month, That's 730,620 rupees for you in commission for 1 month's work. So this shows why it's so important to build a team as well. But first, you gotta learn how to do it yourself. So you gotta learn how to register the shops, so you actually have something to teach to your marketers. And yeah, you see 730,000 in commission, and you also get these 730,000 plus 111,000 shopping points, which brings you up to a strong level 4 and gives you 30,000 times 3 rupees as well in commission. So you actually make over 800,000 from this work that we saw in the previous example. So yeah, I don't know if there are any other jobs or businesses where you can actually make 800,000 a month. And that's quite quickly, because if you get a hang of this and you then learn how to teach this to your marketers and they also get a hang of it, that means that you can actually do this. And yeah, it's really possible. And that is what our goal is as your uplines. Our goal is to help you achieve this. I'm scrolling the wrong way, sorry. So the last topic, strategic plan for you on how to achieve this as soon as possible, how to get you to make money as soon as possible and get your business started. So where to start? You need to become a certified merchant marketer. Right now, most of you are just a LYCONET marketer, but you need to become a merchant marketer so that you're certified to actually register the merchant and signing them in. And there are basically 3 ways to become a merchant marketer. The one way is to take the LYCONET Academy, which you can find in your LYCONET back office. I'm sure your upline can show you how to do that. Or you can attend a merchant marketer training at a webinar that you can also find in the meeting overview in your LYCONET back office. So you can just sign in and sign up for the meeting. Or you can do a merchant marketer training with a physical meeting. So you have to go wherever there is a meeting. So there are 3 different ways for you to become a certified merchant marketer. I, of course, recommend to do at least LYCONET Academy, but maybe also join in on a physical meeting or webinar, because then you're really sure of your work. And at the end of each one of these, there will be a test for you to attend. So that's important, that when you do this LYCONET Academy or merchant marketer trainings, you don't just have it in the background and do everything else at the same time. You need to focus on what it is that is in front of you. So take notes and look at this as a school, a short school, but look at this as a school and you are the student and you're here to learn. Because as I told you, there will be a test at the end and you need to pass it to become a certified merchant marketer. And after you've done this, you can just send in some papers to the office in Delhi, and then it will take 1 to 2 weeks before you actually become the merchant marketer. So do this as soon as possible so you can start signing in merchants as soon as possible. The second thing you need to do is to shop a lot and then some more. That doesn't mean that you're going to buy everything you can find in the cashback stores. That means that if you're going to buy yourself a new pair of shoes, then you check if you find the shoes you want in one of the cashback partner shops. Or if you're going to buy yourself a new cell phone, then you check if you can buy it with cashback first. And get used to doing that all the time. And also, very important, teach your network to do the same. Because in the beginning, we're not used to doing this, so we need to be taught how to do it and how to shop. and to always check if you can get it with cashback. So help people save money, and save money yourself, of course. Then when you ever become a certified merchant marketer, you can start signing in the merchants. And in the beginning, let me just say this, that in the beginning, you will probably not sign in as many merchants as you wish to do. A lot of people or merchants will say no in the beginning, and that's completely normal because you're new to this. You most likely haven't done anything like this before, so it will take you a while before you get the hang of it. But look at the first one as training for you. So you go out and you do it, and then you review it when you get back home and think, okay, what could I have done differently? How could I do that better? And then you go out and try again. And after a while of doing that, you will get better and better, and then you can actually sign in a lot of merchants. When you get the hang of it and you're really on a roll, start with signing in merchants, then you can start focusing on building your own team of LYCONET marketers. And you teach your people to do the same thing as you do. Then you can think about the example that I gave you before of why we should build a team. So there's a lot to get from there. But yeah, start signing in merchants. That's the most important thing that you gotta start with. So forget about networking, forget about trying to registrate 100 marketers or whatever. Start with becoming a certified merchant marketer, and then to sign in merchants. And yeah, that is all that I had for today. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I know that this is a new version of everything, and I would really like your feedback if you liked it or not, if you like the old version better or if you like this one. So I'm just gonna